Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 878, the category, Friday Night Pub Quiz, number 21. This is a 21-question trivia quiz, 20 questions up front. Question 21 tiebreaker is at the very end of the video if you need to stick around for that. All of these questions come from various categories with various degrees of difficulty, so good luck. Question 1. In Mexico it is called Vas o no vas. South Korea has a version called Yes or No. The French show's title translates as Take It or Leave It. What is this game show where contestants choose from 26 cases, hosted by Howie Mandel? The answer is Deal or No Deal. Question number 2. The lake effect type occurs when cold air moves over warmer water, while a squall is a short, intense storm of it. What is the name for this type of precipitation? The answer is snow. Question number 3. It is said that the Greek inventor Archimedes used them to bring ships onto dry land. Elevators and cranes use what simple machine to lift objects composed of a rope threaded around a disc? That simple machine is a pulley. Question number 4, also known as Scarface, what was the real name of the infamous Italian-American gangster and boss of the Chicago outfit who eliminated many of his rivals in the so-called St. Valentine's Day Massacre? The answer is Al Capone. Question number 5. This state's motto says, "Mountaineers are always free," and it freed itself from a state to its east during the Civil War. What is this state that shares a border where western Pennsylvania and Maryland touch? It freed itself from Virginia. The answer is West Virginia. Question number 6. His face appears on the Bon Jovi album Have a Nice Day, and he appeared on the first episode of Family Guy where he burst through a wall. What is the name of this pitcher filled with a cherry-colored drink? His name is the Kool-Aid Man. Question number 7. 4 copies of this particular painting were made. 2 of them were stolen, and one of those was eventually returned. What is the title of this popular 1893 painting by Edvard Munch? That painting is known as The Scream. Question number 8. To free himself of his enchantment, Dionysus instructed him to bathe in a river. What was the name of the mythological character who discovered that eating was a challenge after he wished that everything he touched would turn to gold? His name was Midas. Question number 9. The one built between Honshu and Awaji Island in Japan spans more than a mile, and the Brooklyn Bridge was the longest when it was built in 1883. What is this type of bridge that uses cables hung from towers? Those type of bridges are called suspension bridges. Question number 10. Selma tells the true story of this civil rights leader during his march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama to secure equal voting rights. Who was this Nobel Prize winner who was killed in Memphis, Tennessee in 1968? The answer is Martin Luther King Jr. Question 11. In Egyptian myth, he is a brother of Osiris. If you add an E to that name, you will get Oprah Winfrey's character in the 1998 movie Beloved. What is this name, which in Genesis is the third son of Adam and Eve? The answer is Seth. Question number 12. Founded at a 1945 San Francisco conference, it was an agreement by countries to coordinate policies after World War II. What is this organization based in New York that works on global issues? The answer is the UN, or the United Nations. Question 13. What Icelandic term for those who frequent sea inlets gives us a name for Northern European raiders of medieval times, as well as a Minnesota-based professional football team? The word we're looking for is Vikings. Question 14. Algebraic ones include direct, by induction, and by contradiction. Geometric ones include side angle side and angle side angle. What are these ways in which something is shown? In mathematics, they are known as proofs. Question 15. In the classic children's story, after various others would not go over the high mountain, what literary character said, "I think I can," over and over, and eventually pull the train to its goal? That literary character was the little engine that could. Question 16. Its creations focused on nature with an emphasis on the accurate depiction of light in its changing qualities. What late 19th century French art movement included artists like Claude Monet? The answer is Impressionism. Question 17. Philip IV of France arrested most of the Knights Templar on one in October of 1307, which some suggest is its unlucky origin. What is this calendar number and day of the week that also names horror films starring a killer named Jason? The answer is Friday the 13th. Question 18. Named for a Sanskrit word meaning abode of snow. What is the name of the mountain range near the Tibetan Plateau that includes both K2 and Mount Everest? The answer is the Himalayas. Question number 19. A pocket one occurs when the legislature is no longer in session and thus cannot override the president's decision. What is the name for this act by which a president legally says no to a law? That word is a veto. Question number 20. If you consider the just visiting half and the jail half together as one, how many total spaces are there in a standard edition Monopoly board? Technically, that jail and just visiting is two different spaces, but if you count it as one, there are 40 total spaces, 10 on each side. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Check back tomorrow. We've got a whole weekend full of good trivia quizzes coming up. We are winding our way down out of the 800s, getting close to episode number 900. We've got some big plans for the last 100 episodes before we hit episode number 1000. We'll be doing quite a bit of changes to the channel after 1000. I think a lot of these changes will be for the best. I think we've got a lot of good things coming. I think you're going to want to stick around. If you're not already subscribed, feel free to subscribe to this channel. You can click down below, like this video, subscribe to this video. You can hit the little notification bell and it will tell you every time we post a new video. And just recently, I mentioned it in a couple of other videos, but we just got the domain name roadtripvia.com. ROADTRIpVIA, roadtripvia.com. You can type that in on any internet browser and it will take you right to all 878 of our trivia quizzes, with new ones coming every single day. So if you know somebody that likes trivia, tell them about roadtripvia.com. That would be awesome. And we march on to episode number 1000. Here is question 21 for today, the tiebreaker for Friday night's pub quiz number 21. Marie Curie is credited with isolating two elements. One is named for the Eastern European country where she was born, the other for its radioactivity. What are the names of these two elements? One named for the Eastern European country where she was born, the other for its radioactivity. Those elements are polonium and radium. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.